for fun? And
I like to play movies.
oh, and what does the daddy do in your house?
He goes to work and don't spend no quality time with me.
And does daddy spend time with your baby dolls?
No, Daddy. He always says he got somewhere to go.
And where did you get this from?
Watch
Anything
my
else you'd like to tell the jury?
I love my mommy, no take her away.
No further questions.
Say that you love your father.
Yeah.
Do you believe that your father loves his family?
Somewhat.
Okay. Would you say that your father is an honest man?
No.
Has he ever lied to you?
Yeah.
Has he ever lied to your mom?
Pretty sure.
What about your sibling?
Yeah.
Have you ever known him to lie to anyone else?
No.
Would you say that your dad is a responsible and trustable person?
No.
He works pretty hard to provide for your family, doesn't he?
No.
Isn't it true that you woke up 4 months ago and your mother was gone? She left you without saying anything, didn't she?
Because I wasn't happy.
And why were you happy?
There was no love, more as just
Can you explain to the court the relationship between you and your kids?
we're close. I was with them 24/7, so I entertained them. I cooked for them. That was basically my job. That was my job. So
Okay, so how often does Torvald spend time with the children?
not often. He's always at work.
So if you had a chance to keep your children, how would you supply for them?
By sewing, I need a job of sewing, and I'm independent, so I'm pretty sure I can do a job. As a maid, I am good at that, as you can see. I did work with my children.
So why do you think you should have custody over your 3 children?
Because I was there for them most of the time. I did leave for 4 months, and that was because I wasn't happy, and I didn't take them with me because I didn't have my stuff together yet. But as you can see, I'm back.
So can you describe your marriage with Mr. Torvald Helmer?
It was more so, I want to say I wasn't happy. I mean, I was happy. He did.
How can you, what would you like to tell the jury, Mrs. Helmer?
That I'm a good mother, and I do make mistakes.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Isn't it true that you walked out on your husband and kids 3 months ago?
Yes.
Isn't it true that you took out an illegal loan and forged your father's signature?
Yes, but it was for a reason. To help the war.
Isn't it also true that you lied to your husband for the past few years?
Yeah.
Is it not a fact that you lied to Trevor about a lot of things throughout your marriage?
No.
You no longer live with your kids.
Ms. Lynn, have you ever been married?
Yes, I would, but my husband passed away sometimes.
Okay. Do you have children of your own?
And I don't have any children, but I do take care of my sick mother and my young brothers after my mother.
Ms. Lynn, how often did you visit the Helmers?
Since I'm in Kansas City, I visit them 3 days, 3 times a week.
How would you describe the Helmers household?
It's a very rough place on the surface. Everyone appears to be happy. But Nora expressed to me her deep need for things to change.
And what were those needs?
She wanted to provoke her fierce competition with her. And she
Help
wanted
her out with her
to she has to do.
problems, and you did not turn her in as a criminal?
I did her.
Did you know that Nora was going to walk out on Mr. Trevor Helmer?
No.
Did you know who Miss Nora Helmer took the loan from?
Yes, I did.
No further questions. Yes.
Are you currently employed? Are you currently employed?
Yes, sir. I'm employed at the bank where me and Nora live.
Right. Is it true that you're the sole provider for your family?
Yes, given the age that we're living in, women very seldom get jobs. Men are the ones that usually get the jobs. They stay home with the kids.
About how many years have you supplied for your family?
About 15 years.
How long were you married to the former Nora Helmer?
About 20 years.
How did you two meet?
We met at a friend's wedding, actually.
How would you explain your marriage with Mrs. Helmer?
I always thought that we were happy. Nora never gave me any signs that we weren't happy. I always had little pet names like my little lark, my little squirrel, and she seemed to love when I called her that. We were always lovey-dovey, and that's all I can say about that.
So, were there ever any major miscommunication problems?
Not that I knew of.
Did she ever seem to be unhappy?
No, she was always happy, happy-go-lucky, running around the house, always having fun. Never seemed to see her unhappy.
That is until the night that she left.
have a good 4 or 5 hours with them.
Do you spend that time with your work or with your children?
Lately it's been with my children.
Isn't it also true that you rarely see your children during the day?
Yes, but as soon as work is done, I rush home to see them.
And would you call yourself a good parent?
Yes, I would.
Mr. Helmer, you hardly spend any time with your kids. You work all day long. And you still consider yourself a good parent?
A father provides for their family. A father loves their family. A father does whatever they can for their family. So in that aspect, yes, I do believe that I'm a good parent.
Isn't it true that your wife spent nearly all day with your kids when she lived with you?
Most of the time she was with the kids.
Did you ever tell Nora you loved her?
Oh, all the time.
And did you ever ask her how she felt?
Your father works hard. Do you think your father is a responsible person?
Yes.
Do you believe that he's capable of caring for you?
Yes.
How would you explain your parents' relationship?
Then has he worked away from home?
For a while.
You don't see him much during the day, do you?
Yes.
Your mom, on the other hand, is home nearly all day, isn't she?
Yeah.
You like to play with her, don't you?
Sometimes.
Isn't the fact that she plays games with you like hide and seek? She has to get a job if she has to. Nora Helmer is a good mother, and she left because she needed to get herself together to be a better mother. Nora Helmer deserves her children.
My client is a very trustworthy person. He's always there for his family, even before it became broken. He has clearly shown he can take care of business when it needs to be taken care of. His family has never had to suffer because he always took care of everything. Even though he has been the sole caretaker for his children for only 3 months, he still showed that he can be trusted.